Guys, this can't be real. Guys, this can't be real. Okay, so Fated Clash, the new upcoming set for the new DivineZ series. If you look here, where the second asterisk or whatever it is says energy generator from the Vanguard trial decks 01 through 6 is not included in this project. So you know that the new mechanic that is coming out for DivineZ, they're locking it behind the trial deck. I don't have the energy to be all freaking absolutely over the top over this. So, first comment we see, myself, somebody tell me this is a joke, because this is actually stupid. You know, it's Christmas time. It's supposed to be Christmas time. You know, it's supposed to be the time of giving, you know, the time of being generous. And Busher decides that it is the time to be generous, i.e. you generous with your wallets to them. So you want to boost the sales for a product you know is going to be terrible by locking this mechanic behind. Okay, what the heck, guys? I seriously do not understand their angle. Are they trying to kill off their game with this? This is so freaking stupid. I'm sorry. Listen, I understand. Their business. They got to make the sales. They're doing this in order to force sales. From a strategic point of view, I can commend them for, you know, this strategy where I take away those commendation points is where how freaking just disgusting of a business practice this is. I'm sorry. I don't mean to inject my own personal philosophy or anything like that, but my God, you guys need to just... I don't get it. I just don't get it. You're trying to attract new players, and you're attracting new players by crappy freaking business practices. Like, are you kidding me right now? But you guys didn't come here to listen to me rant. And if you did, thank you. I appreciate it. Give me a like, subscribe. But we see here, new student 747 says, Bushy L, why are they forcing us to pick up the terrible quick start decks, which are specifically meant for beginners and not players already playing the game? My point exactly. This is such a freaking dick move. At least make it as a box topper or something. Like, what are you doing? Compact Avocado replies with this meme. You're gonna have to look at the video if you're listening to this. If you're listening to this, hi. I can't even begin to pronounce whatever the heck that name is. It looks like it's maybe an alt account. That is just a lot of letters that don't make sense. But anyway, this dude says, "Okay, cringe." Although I was pretty sure that this was true already, given the Japanese one only said you could pull energy, which was clearly the tokens. We have to buy the quick start decks anyway because it and set 1 are weeks apart. But it's very stupid this isn't a box topper like gift markers or something. Everything regarding the quick start decks is such a baffling fumble. Thank you. That is literally what I just said. Federico, why is is my dyslexia just off the chart today? What the heck? OP, I guess. Yeah, OP replies, yeah, the Japanese ones implied it, but this leaves no doubt. Cyrus Destroyer, this shit is about to make me try to get into premium. Maybe that's their angle. Maybe they're seriously just trying to push their dying formats. Well, okay, I guess they're not really dying per se. I'd say there's quite some strong things for premium, but V premium depends. I don't know. But yeah, no, they're seriously trying to, like, it feels like they're seriously trying to direct attention to their older formats, when in reality, this is just making us not want to play the game, okay? This is the same thing Magic the Gathering did, and that's why I stopped talking about it. Which, by the way, if you're listening to this and you like MTG, I'm actually in the process of making a video on how to make a beginner, not trial deck, but just beginner-friendly way to build decks for Magic the Gathering. So if you like that kind of stuff, please subscribe for that because it's coming out soon. I just don't know when. I'm still figuring out the math on how to make it work. I'm trying to condense a lot of BS that MTG has in it in order to make it as understandable as possible. With that out of the way, yeah, Crazy says, this is really weird considering there is 4 new ride lines that will use the energy mechanic in the set. So we're going to have to buy the crest via the start decks or singles? I was going to say, hopefully maybe they have it as like a secret rare pack or some jazz. Just put it in as like tokens in MTG, but no, they already expressed they're not gonna be doing that. Is there gonna be like a way to freaking buy it outright? I mean, come on, Bushy Road. Like, are you kidding me right now? You are killing your game right now. Listen, I've said before that if you guys rebooted the game, that would be essentially killing it. But right now, you guys are just literally having the knife to the throat in Minecraft, just ready to just do the worst at the drop of a hat purely because of some selfish greed. Like, what you guys were able to sell freaking Deer Days at a freaking ridiculous price to America, so you just think, oh, we can just let's push the envelope even further. Let's push the thing even further. God bless. I didn't want this channel to be like this, to where I'm like legit just bashing on Bush or just bashing on companies in general. I mean, I'm bringing this to light and I'm giving my opinions because I care about this game and I want it to do good and I want more people to play the game because I've been following it since 2012. Well, almost 2012, just like a year or two off. But yeah, I've been following it since like at least the like early start of the what's era? Link Joker era. Like, come on. Like, you guys are better than this. You guys are better than this. Okay, I need to breathe. Let's read more comments, I guess. FT Natsu Dragon Heel. Bruh, ain't no way they forcing us to buy this quick start decks to get this crest. I know, right? John Walker 1186. Shaking my head. Bushy at it again. I'm upvoting that one. Cashier says, well, not including the generator crest as a form of a box stopper or something is plain stupid. Like we've been saying. Seriously, I hope they're watching this. I hope they're at least seeing this. I'm literally going to post this onto the Vanguard server just so it gets as many freaking people seeing this as possible. Because you know what? Rules be darned. We need more people seeing that we're frustrated with them. I'm frustrated. Hold on. Let's go. Let's. Wanderer Superior says, thanks, Bushy, for making a 700 yen beginner deck into a $22 CAD product that I now have to buy to keep up with standard. The sleeves will probably look like shit because you haven't even revealed designs yet, but certainly aren't worth tripling the price. No, I guarantee you guys, the sleeves are literally going to be the grade 3 from the start deck. Mark my words. Someone write this down for when it happens, and I'm right. Okay, Experience Flaky 3492. Boo. That is Bushi Road, I guess. Just keep proving that they want to bleed current and new players dry by making us pay $20 for a new mechanic that is a new low, Bushi Road, a new low. I mean, yeah, the starter trial decks from, the original series were pretty bad. You'd have to buy 4 of them just to have a functioning deck, but you had a functioning deck. You're literally having us pay $20 for a freaking crest. For a freaking crest, people. A mechanic that is supposed to be new to the game, to every freaking nation. Not exclusive. My goodness, what is happening right now? Am I taking crazy pills? Is this a freaking fever dream I'm in right now? I can't right now. Do you understand how many companies make money? You'd have to buy something either way, dude. Reborn Insanity says, oh shoot, that's why this is like being Reborn Insanity. I get it. I get your point, but my goodness, dude. Like, listen. Reborn Insanity, if you're watching this, Nah, I get it. Nah, me being reasonable, yes, this is a marketing strategy. And like I've said at the beginning of this video, I commend them for, an interesting strategy as far as business. But like I said, that does not make this strategy would look a lot better if it weren't in such a greedy freaking way, done in a greedy freaking way. Just, oh my goodness. Shander7 responds with, you know that the original price of the product is 3 times less. Yes, start decks. Get a full functioning deck, a ride line that lasts you the entire series, all for $5. My goodness. That's actually 4 times less, I think. And that you don't mind if you make a new mechanic that everyone could use become hardly or expensive to get when supposed to be generic. Exactly. Experience Flaky responds, but this is a new low. A decent amount of the booster set cards won't be usable now unless you pay $20 for the ride deck crest. This is just predatory marketing at this point. I mean, yeah. Wait, why did Experience Flaky get ducked? He makes a good point. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why he's getting decked. Okay. DD Tuxter, pretty lame, seeing as it's essentially a required game piece, even more so than Dragon Tree markers. Huh. This would be the equivalent of putting those into only malevolent masks. Yes, even more expensive, but still. Okay, I am like seriously this far behind with this series. I've barely gotten through the first 2 episodes of Will Dress Season 2. I'm sorry, people. I'm still getting to that. If you could use whatever you want as counters, it'd be fine, but now you're forced to buy these, not even starter products. Yeah, see, this is okay. I want to like go off topic for 2 seconds. This is what I liked about Battle Spirit Saga when they came out with their first products. They had special like trial decks. So if you were just buying just the sets, you could buy just a little thing that came with extra packs and the little markers and stuff, the counters and stuff. But you didn't have to do that. You could use literally anything. They even had like little counters in the actual packs. Battle Spirits did so much right, and I feel they got cheaped so badly just for, I don't even know why they didn't. The game was fun. The game was good. It just, I don't see it anywhere, and my stores still refuse to even try to get it in. So yeah, side rant aside, which flies in the face of the entire defenses of these awful products. These should have been normal trial decks with usable bosses and units with relevant upgrades in the first set, if this is the model. Like, seriously, guys. I mean, if at the very least, make a full, complete ride line, please. Go like 0 to 3, at least. You could have at least did that, but no, you only wanted to give the grade 3 the skills. You know what? I'm calling it right now. There's only going to be 1 copy of that grade 3 with skills, and then it's going to have 3 extra freaking like vanilla units. Like I'm calling it right now. Like, come on. Okay. Let's see here. Mighty Action Game. Does this mean buying the crest as singles and is going to cost more than just sucking up the $15 for quick start deck? Yes. Basically, yes. I don't even know if that's even... I don't think that even... No. So what comes in the packs are little counters for the crest. You see, you need the crest in order to use the skill, or at least in an official like way. And then Shiny, okay, and then Comfortable Eye 1973 says, boycott the product. Nobody plays with it. Hitting up, vote on that one. I'm sorry, like I have to agree with Comfortable Eye. I didn't want to like be this like, MTG with Vanguard, but they're proving themselves to really want to just shoot themselves in the foot. Like, they need to like backtrack hard, and I mean quick. Now, Shyinator responds with, not defending how they're distributing energy crests or the start decks at all, but this is basically impossible to do. Reddit makes up a minuscule fraction of this game's player base. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. And time again, Bushy has shown that they don't care what their Western base thinks because they continue to consume products regardless. Bushy regionals last year had double the attendance of the year before, and this year we had plenty of terrible products. And then that's the last of it. So, final thoughts, I guess. Several things. First and foremost, to Shinator's credit, yeah, I'm pretty sure this Reddit community is only a minuscule, like, part of the entire game fan base. For one, several of them are Japanese, and I don't know how many Japanese use Reddit. And if they do, then they're probably going to be on a separate server that is purely Japanese. And if not, someone hit me up right now saying, hey, say hey in this like thread or somewhere that you Japanese. I don't know. Either way, my point being, I understand that this is a small community overall, but for goodness sake, Bushiroad, and if you're listening, please, 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 for one, listen to our feedback because again, we are the the people who are going to be buying the game, and then please take the West more seriously. Like, come on. For one, okay, so I've been doing, for those of you who are not in the know, I've been going on Reddit and making polls based on, like, things that are happening so far in the current state of Vanguard. Not very recently, just mainly like a month or two ago with the whole DivineZ being dropped. But, I'm trying to figure out how people are feeling about this stuff. There were so the thing is, my last poll from here was on a scale from 1 to Break Your Spell Vanguard. Or actually, you know what? Let me just pull it up. I have the. What am I doing? Let's see here. Right here. On a scale from 1 to Break Your Spell Vanguard, how optimistic are you for the future of the game? 55 say not optimistic, 149 say Break Your Spell, and then 86 says can't say. Now, I generally will add the not optimistic and can't say, because if you cannot say for certain that you are going to be into this game, it's just not going to look good. It just doesn't look good, especially if they do like the smallest thing like this. So together, that's what adds up to like pretty much almost the same. Yep, it's like roughly tied. Not optimistic to Break Your Spell, and then this is only going to not only freaking downgrade optimism, but it's going to increase just overall unsure. Just guys. My point is, Bushiroad, you're on thin ice right now by quite a few people, and I want you watching at home, please share this video around. Share any other, YouTuber that's actually giving criticism. I know Different Fight definitely will probably see this, and he'll probably wait a few days to actually say something. I'm only getting ahead of the curve because, well, one, I'm small, so I kind of have to in order to grow my channel. But two, I am trying to I'm trying to be one of the few several voices that are trying to sound out to Bushiroad, hey, this is a bad idea. Now, of course, we're going to see what happens. But again, like I've said before, Bushiroad, if you're watching, please just retcon this. Just retcon this. I know it's easier said than done, but if you guys want to keep players, and then if you want to also just, prove to more than just the normal players, but just people who are looking at this from an outsider's perspective, the people you're trying to get into the game, beginners and such, people who haven't played the game in a long time, show that you're listening. And I'm just going to leave it there, okay? Thank you guys to everyone who's watched. Please share this to just get the word out there as much as possible. I know that Reddit is a small community and not too many people actually watch these kind of videos. But if we can get enough people to see what they're doing, then I can say that we can at least try to inspire some level of change. especially in the marketplace with the the English side of things. From what I've seen, they only have like, okay, so for those of you, because okay, I know I just said I'm gonna stop, but I need to just hammer this last point home. I know for a damn fact, several of you listening at home do not have a store in your area that does not sell Vanguard. Now, please type in the comments, stand up Vanguard, if you are one of those people who cannot for the life of you get Vanguard into your nearest TCG shop or in any store for that matter. Because I know I am absolutely one of those people. Please, Bushy Road, take the West more seriously when it comes to distribution. One thing I've seen on a couple people on Reddit have said that the reason why they don't get their shop refuses to get them in there is because they go through a different seller than what they're used to, or distributor or whatever. And you see, that's a huge problem. You guys need to take us more seriously, or it's just not going to end well for Vanguard. I just can't see it doing well. And then if they decide to reboot it for a fourth time, it's just a third time. I don't know. It's not going to go good. It's not going to go well. I can just tell you guys that right now. If anything, it's just going to be it's going to be absolutely up in the air at this point. But I don't mean to sound negative. I really want to have hope for this game, and that's why I'm doing this. So again, please like, comment, subscribe, and just get this video out there. As far as please try to boost this video in the algorithm at the very least, so more people can see this. And if you have a YouTube channel, please make a video on this. Please talk about this. I'm calling all you out. I'm calling Solemn Vanguard, Different Fight, everyone, because this is only the tip. This is only the tip of the spear. We do not want to see how far they're wanting to push this. The first thing, the first idea was from Deer Days. The first thing was from Deer Days, being $70 for their English release, and then cheap as hell everywhere else. That's pushing it just a little bit. But now they're outright making terrible, terrible start decks, vanilla cards, but then on top of it, making it a requirement for new mechanics in the game. I don't see that as fair. I don't care if you have sleeves. I can get sleeves literally anywhere. I don't see what the heck is so special. The only thing I can say is maybe the promo pack, maybe it's saving grace, but I really doubt it. But with that said, thank you guys again, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.